This is an AASHTO annual meeting special report. Focus on the Council on Active Transportation. If you're unfamiliar with the term active transportation, it typically refers to biking and walking. But other forms of mobility like electric scooters, unicycles, and skateboards can be included in this category. It's a popular, fast-growing sector, making the work of AASHTO's Council on Active Transportation more important than ever. Council Chair Toks Omishakin, Director of the California DOT, or Caltrans, says one of the Council's top priorities is to partner with new internal and external stakeholders.
The Council on Highways and Streets is a very big and essential part of AASHTO, but there's a lot of room for improvement in coordination and communication between us, so we talked about that. But also we brought in external partners, which is something that I think is a great thing that AASHTO is doing, and we can improve on as well and increase as well. We brought in America Walks, other advocacy groups from across the country, the League of Cyclists, to have a conversation on a similar point. How can we partner together to better achieve the goals that we want to achieve in the active transportation space for the country?
Improving safety, says Omishakin, is one of the most pressing challenges in the active transportation sector. For example, in 2019, 6,205 pedestrians and 846 bicyclists were killed in motor vehicle crashes in the U.S.
The fact that that's an issue, that's a challenge for us, is something we have to work on decreasing and sending it in a different direction. It continues to see a climb. We've got to work on that. We've got to decrease that.
The good news is the federal government is stepping in to provide funding in a big way. While President Joe Biden didn't sign the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act until November 2021, officials from the FHWA briefed the council on the kinds of investments this once-in-a-generation law would bring. Here's a summary of just some of the programs in the IIJA that will benefit active transportation. The Transportation Alternatives Program provides $850 million in the first year, and throughout the life of the bill, increases funding to $1.5 billion annually to help states fund various activities to improve on- and off-road pedestrian and bicycle facilities, create or enhance recreational trail projects, and perform environmental mitigation. The Active Transportation Infrastructure Investment Program provides $500 million annually for safe and connected facilities in an active transportation network. And the Highway Safety Improvement Program will provide $3 billion annually, a funding increase of 24% over previous funding levels to significantly reduce traffic fatalities and serious injuries on all public roadways. In addition, the program sets requirements designed to increase safe and accessible transportation options for vulnerable road users, such as pedestrians and bicyclists. Omishakin says this substantial federal investment will give all transportation users more options, translating to greater access to the things that matter most.
Access to education, access to job, economic development, health, the environment. Those are all things that transportation impacts. And so the work that we do in the active transportation space is very much connected to all those issues as well. So the more we step up our game and do a better job of addressing our particular area, the more it's going to mean a better quality of life and livability for people in this country.
Learn more about the Council at active.transportation.org and visit the Center for Environmental Excellence website at environment.transportation.org, click Education, then click Active Transportation to stay up to date on State DOT active transportation programs across the country.